kit bag as it's currently set up now. As I mentioned a while back, I picked up this DPM Surplus Pilots kit bag from OT Surplus, and I've been trying it out. It's a lot larger than my previous bags that I've used and still use depending on the situation, but this one I wanted to try it out because it's got these shoulder straps so you can wear it like a backpack. I did like to have that option, or at least wanted to try it. So let's just go into it and I'll show you guys what I got. As you know, this is always a work in progress and things always change with this stuff. So I'll probably be making a video like this probably at least once a year, maybe even more than that, maybe even twice a year as things change. But let's just dig right into it and see what we got. So right here I got just a little mesh bag with some administrative stuff in it. I got the NC Scout Baofeng guide, some checklists, and I got Write in the Rain notebook, pens, and I got map pens and stuff like that. So that's cool. You can take stuff in and out of there as you may need to. Put it in a rucksack, a salt pack, whatever. And if you don't need it, then whatever. So I like to use this as just a staging point to have most of my stuff in one location, and also to have it readily available. So it's kind of a grab and go fashion. So I do have my clothes in here. Right here is just a warming layer. It is still winter time. It's just a nice synthetic base layer with the hood in an earth tone. I think I got this from like Costco or something. It packs down small and really lightweight, but it does give you a lot of warmth. I've used this multiple times. I like it a good bit for a warming layer. And then I got just a skull cap, and then we'll finish out the rest of the clothes. I just got some M81 Woodland BDUs, a top, and a set of pants. So that's what we got in there for clothing or uniform, if you want to call it that. And then I got a pair of mechanics gloves, just for general purpose gloves. Nothing fancy, nothing special. And then I got a balaclava here, and that one is just a surplus one, flame retardant, blah, blah, blah. So that's cool. Keep your head and neck warm. And you can also use it to mask your identity if that's something that may be necessary for you, depending on what you got going on. Could come in handy, but it's there either way and it doesn't take up much space. So I always stage that stuff in the bag. And then I have my battle belt, war belt, whatever the hell you want to call it. And that's the Core Essentials belt. And then I got my spare mag, rifle mag for that. You guys have probably seen that if you've been around for a little while. So got that. Got some extra electronic ear pro in there. That's handy. Typically, I will just go ahead and slap the Magpul D60 drum in the rifle, just right out the gate, and then that'll give me 60 rounds on tap in the gun. It's not too heavy, not too bulky, but it does give you a good bit of firepower right out the gate, and it's manageable. So I like that. You keep that in there on top. I can just slap that right in the rifle, and then that'll be my starter magazine. And if I choose not to, I can just throw it in the pack or whatever. So I had a big roll of Gorilla Tape, but I'm gonna be ditching that in favor of the small Gorilla Tape to go. It's just 1 inch wide. I picked that up today. Been wanting one of those for a while. So that will replace the big ass roll of duct tape, but I still have some duct tape available because that shit is a necessity. And then here I just got a bandolier right here. So 120 rounds of 5.56 and stripper clips. And I got a loading spoon in there as well. Just a hasty kind of field resupply. And you can put that in a salt pack, rucksack, whatever you may choose to do with that. And then here I got my chest rig, which is typically the one that I will use because I have the ability with this one to carry 6 magazines if I want to. And I got a spot for canteen, 1 quart GI canteen on there with the cup nested in the bottom. Got my IFAC on there, which I need to paint or get a different pouch for. But I like this pouch from North American Rescue, the MFAC. But I'll have to hit it with some spray paint. As you can see, most of this shit is mismatched because I have been dealing with this stuff for years and swapping and moving shit from here to there. So whatever, it happens. So got my chest rig there. And then I got just a bag of radio stuff, bass charger, headset, whatever. And let's see, I went ahead recently and just threw the Molly 2 3-day assault pack in the bottom. It's empty, got a canteen pouch on the side, and it packed down flat enough to go in the bottom of the bag. That way I will have some sort of a pack with me. If I just happen to grab this bag or something, then it's still in there. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do that or not. It's just something I'm trying. Like I said, this is all an experiment. I mean, really, for me, it's just trying different shit, different combinations of gear and equipment, and then I'll just find something that I like, and then sooner or later, I'll find something that I probably like better, or I'll change my mind. Hell, that's really half the fun of it, in my opinion. So, got the Molly 2 assault pack in there. And then this right here is just pretty much like a range bag. It's just a little canvas tool bag. And in here, I got just like an extra Right in the Rain notebook. I have some iPro, some clear iPro, some goggles and stuff like that. That's something that's important. You got to protect your eyes. And especially at night, it's important to have clears. Most people are already going to have some tinted glasses. I always do, that are ANSI Z87 rated. But I think it's important to have some backup stuff and definitely some clears for nighttime stuff, especially walking through the woods or anything like that. You don't want to be getting twigs and branches and shit all in your eyes. So I definitely keep some iPro handy. I just got a bag full of it there. Some goggles and stuff like that, like I said. And got some electrical tape because that shit works. Right here I just got some Magpul flip-up sights and pressure pad and stuff like that, just extra miscellaneous items that I want to keep up with and I don't want to get lost. And then here I just kind of got a maintenance kit, if you will. I got some Loctite, some weapons lube, an extra charging handle, and boat carrier group, complete boat carrier group for AR-15, suppressor wrenches, broken shell extractor, and extra sling, extra rifle sling. Even just doing classes and stuff like that is kind of where this comes from, because a lot of people will show up and, you know, maybe they got a cheap sling or something and their sling will take a shit on them. And then I got just a couple of inexpensive slings in here if I need to help somebody out, or if my sling, you know, goes down for whatever reason. I'm not immune to fuck ups either. So, and then here I got just batteries, assorted batteries, which I need to get a case for. I just ordered those today, the cases, an extra set. So I will get all that stuff squared away whenever they arrive from Amazon. And what else we got? That's pretty much does it for this thing, except for two 33 round Glock mags over here with just some Full Metal Jacket ammo in there. And like I said, this isn't something that you're gonna, like, you know, carry this damn bag around with you or anything like that in a field environment. But I did like the idea of having this stuff staged. That way, if you're staging out of a vehicle or a campsite or whatever, then you can still have these items that you may need access to, and you can have them there with you pretty close at hand. So that's kind of where that comes from. And it's, like I said, it's very handy with training classes and courses and stuff of that nature. And then I got my GP pouch. And in here I got red lens, flashlight, handheld light, some extra radio batteries, multi-tool, headlamp, iPro, smoke grenade, just miscellaneous shit that I would like to have access to. Again, just some extra items. And then over here we got a radio. And then in this back pocket on this rear wall, If I can find the damn zipper, I keep some extra antennas for the radio, and really just a bunch of damn junk. And I got some shock cord as well. And those are really just general items to mess with. And I got some chem lights and stuff like that. So really just extra gear that may or may not be needed. So if not, you can just leave it in the bag when you unpack it. And I also got some wintertime gloves in there. So that's what I got there. The one thing I know that I'm lacking that I need to get is a solar charger and battery bank. I got one that I'm interested in. I've had some cheap, shitty ones that don't work. So it's kind of just a process of finding some that work really well. So, or finding one that's gonna actually work for me. Because the last one I had, it didn't work all that great. But that's something that that I'm definitely gonna be getting at. So no worries there. But that's pretty much what I got in the kit bag as of now, you guys. And then I just got an extra radio over here, which that's just my my latest one. That's one of the water resistant ruggedized Baofangs or whatever. So that'll probably be the one that I would use over just the UV5R, because they're just not really all that durable, as everybody probably knows. So, and then I got the 10-toe monocular here. This is just kind of my administrative pouch for just running around, or maybe if I want to take my night vision with me to goof off somewhere or show some buddies, I'll carry it around in this one. But if I want to carry it on my kit, I will put it down in this pouch right here. Just a GP pouch on the front of my chest rig, or the left side, with one of the surplus PVS-14 inserts in there. I really like that. That's really been the best option I've found as far as durability, because a lot of these other ones are just really soft, and I wouldn't trust it outside of maybe nesting it inside of a helmet or something of that nature. But it holds monocular with noise fighters J-arm on there quite well. So you just tuck that down in there, and then there you go. Now you got your nods, or your monocular right there on your rig. And then I got just a lens cloth in there, because you got to keep your shit clean so you can see through it. And that'll be good for cleaning optics, or you know, red dot, anything like that. So I do keep that in there. But that's pretty much it, guys. Not really anything super crazy. And depending on the situation, may or may not want to carry armor, and you may or may not want a larger, you know, rucksack. And if that's the case, then you just grab that along with this thing, and then there you go, you're off to the races. And same thing for, like I said, with body armor. If you wanted to put armor in there, then you could do that as well. If you got like a really big plate carrier, kind of like my other one, then it may or may not fit, and you probably wouldn't want to carry the damn bag after you put that in there with level 4 plates and like 5 mags and all that stuff. It's kind of it's a big girl. So, but this one with the AC1 with the L210s and some level 3 backers, or level 3A plus soft panels behind the L210s, not too bad. And I do like this one because even with just my 3 mags on the front, I can still add some more magazines on the side of the elastic cummerbund to plus up if I feel the need to. But we can cover individual items going forward in separate videos, as to keep this one short and to the point. But that's where we are right now as far as the evolution of the kit bag for me. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. I'll try to revisit this kind of stuff, like I said, throughout the year and show you guys updates or anything like that. And if you got any kind of feedback or any of that stuff for me, then you know how to get to the comment section. I'll see you guys. I'm out of here.